Hey, what's up guys, it's Derek from the Baseball Channel, coming at you again today with yet another video. And today is a review on these. These are called frost gloves. And if you can't see, it is snowing right now. It's about 30 degrees outside, I'd say. Kind of been falling steady all day. I hope you can see it. So yeah, these are frost gloves, and they're batting gloves meant for the cold. So I've been out here hitting probably for the past, I don't know, 10-20 minutes, somewhere in there. And let's put it this way, my hands aren't cold. So they're very thick gloves with like a thermal fleece liner to keep your hands warm, and they're awesome, basically. So for days like this, if you don't have an indoor facility to go in, maybe you have a net and a tee, that's what I have, you can get your work in without your hands going numb, because if you're anything like me, your hands get freezing, and at that point it just becomes an absolute inconvenience, hassle. You know, you're not getting as much out of it because you're stuck focusing on how cold your hands are. And that's not what you want. So these gloves, they're really thick, they keep your hands warm. They send them out to me to check out and review, and here I am. And they also have a throwing glove. So this is the throwing glove. I actually haven't gotten a chance to try this. I haven't been able to play catch in the cold with it. But basically it has some gripping on the, two fingers and the thumb to throw a ball. I'll make a separate video on that another time, but today for the batting gloves, here's my opinion on these. These gloves, they're so thick that you don't get to grip the bat as well, but here's my thought on that. You don't have great bat feel because of how thick they are, but if your hands are numb because they're so cold, in fact I'm putting these gloves on because my hands are getting really cold, if your hands are numb and freezing cold, you're not going to feel the bat anyways. So I think it's worth it in the cold to have these gloves. In a game, you can put your hands in your pockets for a while. So these might come in handy, but regular batting gloves in a game might be okay. But if it's cold enough, I think they're good to have. I'm not 100% sure in a game. I might wear regular batting gloves. I might wear these. And honestly, I think I'd probably wear this under my mitt in the field because, one, it's very padded, and if you don't know, maybe you don't live in the cold, if you catch a ball in the palm when it's cold outside, it's terrible. It might be the worst feeling in baseball. It hurts so bad. So I'll probably wear this under it. And hitting, it's just awesome because you can feel your hands 20 minutes later. So although you kind of sacrifice bat feel just because of how thick they are compared to your thin batting glove, I think it's worth it because your hands will still be warm and toasty and roasty, and that's what you want. The other thing is these have just a plain leather palm. They're not very sticky. I have no problem with the bat slipping out of my hands, but if you really want a lot of grip in your batting gloves, these don't have a ton. That being said, you can get pine tar, but if it's cold, your pine tar won't be very sticky. But I don't think it's an issue. That's only if you really like stick on your gloves, and even if you have stick on your gloves, it normally wears off after a little while anyway, so I don't think that's an issue at all. I think it's really not that big of a deal. The quality feels really good. I haven't had them for a very long time, so I can't speak on durability, but I think they definitely look good. I think they're made well. As you can see, this is the black-white kind of digi-camo, and then the frost glove kind of has a blue outline on it, which I really like because obviously my school colors have that Carolina blue, so it matches my school really well. This is the only color they have right now. I'm sure there'll be more later, but I think these look good. And if you play anywhere where it's cold, even down south it gets cold wintertime. So I definitely recommend, frost gloves. They're a really good product, awesome to have to keep your hands warm when it's cold. Even when it's not baseball weather, you can still play baseball because I know now with everybody seems to be playing year-round, myself very included, or at least doing stuff year-round. So these are an awesome tool to help you do that, help you get your work in, whether you're inside, outside, whatever. Alright guys, so if you want to check these out, I believe the website is frostgloves.com. By the way, I'm not being paid to say this, so this is my true, honest review. This is how I feel. It's not an ad. It's not paid. It's not an endorsement. It's just my opinion. They sent out the gloves, but if I didn't think they were good, I wouldn't be telling you they were. But I really do think these are a really cool product, really something that you should probably try. These are only 30 bucks. The throwing gloves only 20 bucks. So it's really not very expensive compared to a lot of gloves out there on the market. Alright guys, so definitely check them out. Links to everything will be in the description below. I highly recommend you at least go check out the website. I think you'll probably be impressed. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and play ball. This is the Baseball Channel.